My name is Roel Cagoco, and this is my Meet the Ocean encounter. I'm Roel Cagoco. I work here as EV in this magnificent ship, National Geographic Explorer. And here is my ocean encounter. I was a kid during that time, and I love to go to some kind of fishing boat. My uncle, my mother's brother, owned a three fishing boats, so I love to go with that fishing. And the nature of that fishing is net fishing and catching some small fish. And the nature of that fishing is the fishing boat are live only at the ocean. They're not going down back to the shore for almost 1 month. They use only their service, a small boat who are bringing all the catch fish to the shore. It's because that big boat is much expensive for crude oils or something like that. So leave it. People are going back to the shore, and only two crew left on the ship on the fishing boat. And during that night, when we are going back to the ship, to the boat, to the fishing boat, our we call this a rise, but and the vessel they call it captain. That's the head of the boat, of the fishing boat. So the head of the boat, where we are approaching, some of the other fishing boat around in the area are already starting their lights because it's kind of fishing boat that they put some bright light and let the fish gathering together in the bright light and put some net underneath and heave up the nets. During that case, in that day, our captain are wondering because the two crew live on the boat are not starting the generators. They're not lighting the lights of this boat supposed to be they're using because it's already dark during the time when we arrive. So we don't have any idea that on that boat where we are going to board are there are already two pirates on the boat. So when we arrived, then the captain boat shouted, and what are you doing here? Why you didn't run on the generator? Why are you still dark here? Then nobody answered. So we climb up to the big fishing boat, and here's come out the two pirates with long firearms fishing towards us and shouting, okay, make a line over there, make a line over there. Then that's start that I feel so scared because we are in the middle of the night and also we are in the middle of the ocean and we can know nowhere to run, nowhere to hide. So I feel very, very much scared and much more because I have with me is my younger brother during the time. We follow all these crew members are come on board of the vessel, and so one of the crew of that fishing boat are some kind of when he talked like hardly pronounced, and I don't know how to pronounce that in English, but this is man are talking like yeah, 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 yes, something like that. So when the pirates ordered us asking question, do you have any firearms, sir? Do you have any guns? And the language they're talking is Tagalog because they are Muslims. And we can understand Muslims language. So they speak about our national language like Tagalog. So he said, meron ba kayong baril? Which is mean, do you have a gun? And this one crew who have a difficulty in speaking are answering, yes. Yeah, so the pirates are aiming the gun toward him. Where? And because in Tagalog, the word baril means gun, and in our local language, baril means a drum. And he's pointing out to the drum. The pirates thinking that he was joking or something like that, then get mad. The pirates get mad and order us to line up on one side of the fishing boat so that they will shoot us one by one. And this man also have a difficulty. The one that have the difficulty in speech are the one also first one to go to the line. Okay, okay, come here, come. Then the boat start listing because every people are already on one side and it's only a wooden boat. So when we got listing, and he said to the pirates, whoop, sir, one moment. Move a little bit forward, a little bit forward. He told us to some other people like me and other crew, move a little bit forward because we are going to capsize. We're going to capsize, and and that's the one also that the pirates become are feel funny because he said, oh, you're going to shoot and you're still afraid of being going capsize. So, and that's the one that they didn't shoot us during the time. So he asked for because he realized that this person maybe have some mentally disorder or something like that. So that's also the time that, or maybe I think that it's also the moment that that person also saving us because the pirates are making funning to him. So for the time being, the pirates move us to one cabin. That fishing boat is have a long wooden fishing boat and one only a two cabin in the center, one cabin in the center, one cabin in the forward bow, and also one a little, small cabin in the aft. So we put every one of us to the forward bow so that he can see us and they try to roam around and check every part of the boat who maybe we are hiding some um, guns or any you can find. I don't know what they're looking. And afterwards, they ordered us, okay, because they have their own also small boarding boat, the one that they're using, these two pirates. They ordered us to remove, to take all these generators, small engines, and load it to their boat. And this boat have, I think it is a 4 by 4 thick wood, solid wood. And that small wood, we carrying these heavy generators, and even those boats are rolling, rocking, and we managed to make it and load to the small boat of the pirates because of our fear or maybe some kind of what you call as energy that we have in order to him that we did not get mad or angry with us. So even though that's so heavy, we managed to carry on it, put it there, load the boat. So after all those engines that they said to be loading to their boat, and they ordered our captain and the operator, the engine operator, to go home and get some 10,000 cash money to the owner, from the owner, gasoline. They requested for gasoline and money and some cigarettes or any food, rice, something like that. And they held us. They held us as I think they keep us for hostage or something like that. So our captain, they arrived with the boat. The captain and the operators go start their small engine and the boat with the small engine then go straight to the shore, back to the shore, and report to the owner of that, to my uncle. And since the pirates already knows that my uncle, that fishing boat have three sisters, so they ask every boat is 10,000 pesos, very small, only approximately around $200 each. Now, but before the currency is slow, equivalence of about $500 each boat. So in three boats, they ask for 15,000, $1,500 money, gasoline, cigarettes, rice. They're asking. We are left behind in the boat we cannot sleep because every now and then the two pirates are still there on board. No one can cook. We cannot cook. We cannot because we cannot stand up. They told us to stay there. Anyone who stand up and get out of that, we will shoot. So we stay there for whole night, and it was only around maybe 4 o'clock, almost 4 o'clock in the morning, because the story of this, we don't have any idea why the operators and the captain didn't come back, because according to them when we arrived, my uncle are paying to the there is a commander of the rebel group there who said that here they are on this area, the one that they are facing ground. So my uncle paid monthly for protection to them. I don't know how much, but my uncle are paying to the commanders of the rebels, Muslim rebels. So my uncle, instead of bringing the money, the one that they're asking, they report it. They find where is the commander of that rebel, the one that they are paying monthly, and reported that there is two pirates are hijacking down there in the ocean. My two nephews is there. My uncle's son, also there. The same age with me. I'm 13 or 14 years old, 15 years old at the time. Cannot remember exactly. We don't have idea yet about that story. Uncle is looking to the commander. But we are keep on waiting because the pirates during the time when almost 4 o'clock they disembark the fishing boat. They go to their small boat, one that we are loading all these machines, small machine generators, and the one that we have our provisions, everything is there, and they start the engine. We only hear the engine. We cannot look at them. We only hear the engine that start because it is the you know bridge and Stratton engine, only one cylinder, so you can hear the engine running. I think and roaming around the ship, and the pilots didn't know that on that cabin we have and the floor of the cabin is can be open, and we all drop to the keel of that fishing boat. Even that's very smelly because the nature of the fishing boat is we don't have any eyes during the time. So the processing is when we catch the fish, put it in the big nets, then put some salt. That's a salted fish. So the you know the juice of the fish is already down below, and it's very smelly, very stinky out there. And we are all there, dropping out there, and because we know we have an idea because we look at the watch. Some of our the crew have a watch and look at it's almost 4 o'clock. We know that they cannot stay there until daylight because either police or any soldiers or some other groups are catching them. So because it's a very very wide ocean and they can know also they don't have it hiding any quick hide anyway. So when the engine is running, we everyone was dropping them, and it's a matter of about a minute. Then they start fighting for us. Bang, 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 bang. We can see the lights of the bullets passing through this cabin. I was so scared during the time. Uh, I was so scared, very because everything I think is if I jump to the water, maybe there's a shark out there, or because it is dark, we don't know where to go. We cannot hide, we cannot run, and it feels like it's very helpless. That's my encounter. That's my very tragic encounter. And one thing that I'm very much afraid is because my brother is there, my younger brother. So I think that I cannot protect my brother. So I so much regret that I bring my brother during that time. So, but it was not the first time that we go to fishing boat. It is many times. It so happened that that's the only one time that there's a pirates already on board when we arrive. They go after the shooting, after they fired a couple of shots, pang, 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 pang. Then we hear the engine full speed, and we hear that farther and farther and farther. And when almost dawn, these three boats full of arms arrive, armed people with long firearms. They are all rebels. But during that time, this group arrived, and the commander itself, I know personally that man because every time they go to the house of my uncle because my uncle is a regular peer to him because he have three fishing boats in our place. So this commander are always in at my uncle's house. So when he arrived, he said, "Oh, that's good that the pirates didn't bring you when the gun." I told him, they didn't know. Nobody, because all the crows didn't tell that there is the son of the owner here and the nephew of the owner. Because if they know, maybe they are bringing us and take a hostage or ransom.
Meet the Ocean is produced by Paul North and Andrew Gettings, with sound design by Kelsey Anderson. Special thanks to mariner and Filipino legend Roel Cagoco for sharing his pirate tale. We are a listener-supported nonprofit. You can find more podcasts, underwater creatures, and ways to donate to our educational outreach on our website, meettheocean.org. Subscribe to our podcast to never miss an episode, and please rate and review Meet the Ocean on Apple Podcasts or on whatever platform you choose to listen. Until next time, may the saltwater be with you.